Stream. Watching stream. Hang on. Welcome to stream. Great stream. What a stream. Last night, almost bishop and knight's checkmate. No, I'm going to talk about the World Chess Championship. I don't really want to look at the game. Well, okay, I'll look at the game really quick. I'll explain why I didn't want to look at the game, and I'll explain why I haven't been doing game recaps as I had planned to do. Now, for anybody now or in the future, hello future, that's making fun of the fact that what I just said could be interpreted as me implying that people are watching this when they are not. It's not really what I was doing. I always have been talking to either only myself or people in the future. Hello, future. I'm getting my chai. I'm making chai. So there are two downsides of this World Chess Championship, and the first one is that the games have been boring, and I've not enjoyed them. I used to watch Ding and Magnus, Bobby, Hikaru, back when Hikaru played chess. And this is a stupid opening. I don't like it. I don't think that Ding should have captured here because punishing white for overexpanding is going to entail developing your minor pieces immediately. I sent a message to Ding Liren, a public one, not a private one, obviously. I sent a public message to Ding Liren telling him that he should take some of my prep, which I meant because he should have. Because I don't find this chess to be inspiring or interesting or fun to watch. I find Gukesh's position to be easy to exploit, and I would bet $100,000 that I would be able to beat him from this position in any time format. Sorry, I'm just waking up. And also, we're saying goodbye to chess, so. The thing that upsets me about this World Chess Championship is that the only real fun for me in this would have been to laugh at the Gukesh team for giving Ding such a free ride to victory. Not that Ding didn't lose the match. He lost the game. If anybody doesn't want, who cares? Gukesh should be made fun of for playing this opening, and this is awful. And my game one recap said that Gukesh's team was convinced that the Western media's or the traditional media's portrayal of Ding as an insane man who had lost his mind was a real thing and not a product of hyper consumer, mindless indulging, and the gamification of every aspect of our lives, where for a lot of people, I think mental illness has become part of a fun time that they can have on the internet. Mental illness is not a real thing in their mind. It's an abstract concept that is a funny thing that they can mock people for. Um, and I think like when one of the things that inspires me to mock and laugh at the Lead Chess moderators is that they're the very type of people that would proclaim themselves to be mental health advocates and only discuss mental health in the context of you weaponizing it to make fun of somebody. And I say that as somebody who has spent over a decade working in the mental health profession, not as somebody who suffers from mental illness. I don't. I don't. So almost every move has been bad. So I'm going to the end of the game. If they were trying to lose, both sides were trying to lose, I don't know that the game would look that much different. This is so I'm equally disappointed that Ding has, not just in this game, but in every game since in every game, I've found his chess to be uninspired, boring. I'm just not interested in this. This is ooh, an in-between move. A tactic. What a coup. So Ding is already better. So a lot of what Ding has done in this game has actually been okay. Allowing the pawn push to b6 was not great. And trading off the light squared bishop. I don't know that was the best idea. Even if this game had gone on quite a bit longer, Gukesh's insane play. And I say that in a way that is intended specifically to be mean-spirited towards people who genuinely have... No, I'm just joking. Okay, let's go to the tactic. We don't need to go through this. So I'm gonna tell a parable, because everybody loves parables. I'll say that this was the position from the Agadmator video, and I wasn't fully looking at the screen, and I solved it. I mean, it's incredibly obvious to see the move. This is the worst blunder in the history of the World Chess Championship. In my opinion, this is the worst blunder in the history of the World Chess Championship. And it's not because Ding has lost his mind. It's because Ding is playing boring, uninspiring, and uninteresting chess. I don't know why that is, and I think that people in the chess community do know. And I think that there are people that are closer to the professional chess players who do know the personal circumstances that Ding is facing, and know that he isn't a man who's lost his mind. And it's very disappointing that they allow people to continue to have this perception of him. I guess it is in lieu of divulging information about Ding that shouldn't be public, which is understandable. I remember when Jimmy Butler had when Skip Bayless told people that Jimmy Butler had lost his father during the NBA Finals, and and everyone was really mad at Skip Bayless. The first time anyone had ever been mad at Skip Bayless. If you don't see why this is the worst blunder in the history of the World Chess Championship, it's because you take there. If the queen takes back, the bishop takes. The pawn takes, take. It's unbelievably bad. So I haven't been watching the games because that's incredibly boring. It's just so boring. All right, so I'm going to tell my parable now. When I was about 13, my friend and I started a band. And we were like, we're going to play a show. And at that point in time, for a 13-year-old, my writing was so far above and beyond what an ordinary kid's writing would be at that point, that it was possible for me to impersonate an adult online and easily get away with it. There were other aspects of me at that point that were severely underdeveloped, obviously. Not a joke. All right, so now I have this classic tactic where the knight takes, and then he can't take back because I will be taking the rook. So now I remember this in the future, hello future, where I can do this. Yeah. Okay. Interesting tactic. Okay. This looks awfully promising. I'm playing Stockfish level 4 in a blitz game, which is fairly ridiculous, but hey. Okay, so take once so that he can't capture. That's checkmate. No, it's not. Oh, I blundered the game away. I'm seeing I'm doing a little experiment here. Okay. I'm trying to find out what's wrong with Stockfish. I had this problem last night too, where he's not playing well enough. It's upsetting me. All right, what do I have to do to make you play better, Stockfish? I don't see the checkmate. Let's play this and then this. I won. When I was 13, because my writing was so far advanced, I was able to portray myself as an adult. And so, as a result, when my friend and I started a band, we would basically pretend to play shows. Songs. We would pretend to play songs. Right, Stockfish level 5, Eric Rosen is the only other person I've ever seen beat Stockfish level 5 in a blitz game. But most people don't seem to notice that they're only playing robots, so maybe if they did, they would just play robots instead, and then more people would beat Stockfish level 5. So I said, so my friend who was playing pretend songs with me at the age of 13 in this band, we were hanging out with his, well, we weren't hanging out with it, we were with his brother who was in a real band. And his brother was like, my band's playing a show this weekend, blah 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 blah. And I was like, people email me from my website, and I could totally get a show for my band. And he was like, what are you talking about? You don't have a band? And I was like, yeah, we have a band. And he was like, you guys don't know how to play songs. What are you talking about? And I immediately realized he's right. I don't know how to play songs. And the parable for this is that nowadays it seems like people stopped understanding the distinction between pretending to play music and really playing music. It seems like people can't make that distinction anymore. For whatever reason, we've become too stupid. And, or it could simply be the fact that, or the case that, you know, that's not important to us anymore. That we don't really, it doesn't really, oh, that would be blunder the game. Okay, that was a difficult move to find. Ugh, I don't know what to do other than that. I don't know what to do other than that. Good move. Um, okay. Yeah, I definitely lost this game. Let's still try for it though. That was every move is impossible to find. Every move impossible to find. All right. So I give up now. He has checkmate in one. All right, let's play a rematch. So when I went to play chess in person, what I was met with was a group of not children, not 13-year-olds, but I was met with adults who didn't understand the distinction between getting paid to pretend to play chess and pretend to be chess players and pretend to be chess players and actually playing chess. So the concept of having a skill or being reaching an elite level at something, that what I just said doesn't make sense to them. They don't understand why a person would want to actually play chess well if the alternative is you attain a title of master level player at some level, and people believe that you're a master chess player. So to simplify that, they would when I went to play chess in person, I was met with a group of people who would rather be national masters and get paid to teach chess than be grandmasters and not get paid for it. And maybe a lot of people will go, of course, so would I. Why would you want to be a grandmaster if you're not even going to get, paid or anything like that? And if you're honestly that stupid, then I don't know. I mean, I feel more and more like I'm becoming the odd one out here. Like the mainstream opinion is becoming to it's better to pretend to do something than than to be a like a metaphorical starving artist. He can check, but he has nothing after that. Let's just block that check. So he I'm sorry, he what? So the reason that this relates to the World Chess Championship is because that was a horrible game. It was an awful game. It was an unbelievably bad game. And the reason that I find that disappointing is because it's going to, and it already has, embolden people who are going to push a hilariously stupid narrative that Ding has lost his mind. Which is, it reminds me of when I started playing chess and I was watching Gotham Chess, who I like. I like Gotham Chess. But I was jealous of his subscriber count because if you're a YouTube creator, you want a high subscriber count. I don't think jealousy is a bad thing. To a certain extent, I certainly didn't. It didn't. I didn't go past jealousy. I didn't think about it or anything like that. I was just like, man, I wish I had this many subscribers. That would be awesome. This guy is absolutely slaying it. And now when I look at it, I feel like his audience is just like mainly just, I think they just bought his content, and that a lot of the Gotham Chess brand is completely manufactured from he's like an offshoot of Hikaru. He's like what do you call it? What do you call it when like a sitcom has a spin-off? Yeah. So he's like a spin-off. Like it's none of it's real. Nobody that's watching Gotham Chess knows how to play chess. Or well, they do, because I like Gotham Chess and I do sometimes watch his videos. So that's not entirely true. But the hype behind Gotham Chess is absolutely fake. It's just absolutely fake. Can I do this? I don't know. Seems like it. Nope. Okay. And so I'm sure that a lot of people, if they were listening to this, which they probably aren't, at this point they would go, so you were jealous of Gotham Chess, blah, 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 something, something, words, words, words. I'm saying words. I'm a person saying words. Because that's basically what they're doing. They're just going words, 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 words. Because they're idiots. I'm just saying most people are idiots. That wasn't specifically intended for anybody. But most people would be like, you're jealous of Gotham Chess. I got nothing else from that. That's fine. But the reality of the situation is that if you come to realize that something is more or less fake, it's just fake. Like the whole brand they've built is just fake. It's fake. Or at least the level of viewership is fake. The calling him the internet's chess teacher, that's fake. That's not real. He's not really he's not. I mean, he lost ELO during the pandemic, and that's when he became the internet's chess teacher. So what more needs to be said? This is a very bad position. I don't know what to do other than this and try to force a queen trade. Well, it's not checkmate. I don't have a repetition either. He did a nice job. Good job, Stockfish. Oh, I almost did something there. Okay. The message of that was that when I realized that Gotham Chess was just a brand built from a spin-off of Hikaru, and that it's not real, I stopped being jealous. I completely stopped being jealous, because if I had a fake audience and I was pretending to play chess, I wouldn't be happy. I would be so unhappy. And this is why I consider these problems to be first world problems, is because my job, I have worked as a professional in film and video, and I didn't like it. I quit, and so now I do it on the side. So I get to do what I like to do without having to do the parts of it that I don't hate. Wait, that without having to do the parts of it. Did I say that backwards? Maybe. I mean, it's not. I'm not a starving artist by any means. However, it's different when it comes to chess, because, as I said, when at the in-person tournaments, the people that I was playing against, okay, there we go. They're fake chess players. They're not real chess players. They don't know how to play chess. And they don't understand. Oh, gah! That was a ding. I just pulled a ding. They don't understand the distinction between pretending to play chess and really playing chess. And so when you show up to play somebody in real life and you encounter issues and the people in charge are fake, that's upsetting, because now you're jealous because you're not allowed to do something that you're good at, and the people preventing you from doing it, they're not good at it. In the case of Levi Rosman, he is a fantastic content creator. And so my jealousy extends only to the size of his audience, not the motion of the ocean. That was kind of funny. I mean, it's not that funny, but that was kind of funny. When I showed up to play a chess tournament, I wasn't like, man, I wish I could be a master player and be a chess teacher and be in the shoes of these people. It wasn't like that. I was like, man, I wish I were allowed to play chess. And that's a very different feeling when you're facing off against somebody who is an elite content creator in the case of Levi Rosman, and a complete fraud in the case of the Minnesota State Chess Association. They're complete frauds. They don't know how to play chess. It's very simple. It's not hard to understand. When I've tried to go to their events, they don't seem to be real. Their events are not. It doesn't seem like you can attend them. Their schedule, their calendar seems to be fake. Everything about it seems to be fake. So I don't want to investigate them. I don't want to complain about them to like a governing body. I want to play chess. That's it. I just want to play chess. So if you're pretending to play chess and you think that I'm going to be angry at you for not letting me play chess, you're right. If you think that it's because I want to be a chess teacher, you're wrong. If you think it's because I want to make fun of, or I want to make money from it, you're extremely wrong. And if you think I need to make money from it, oh boy. I make way more money than any of you make because the skill you've learned is pretending how to play chess. You are emotionally, realistically, and practically speaking, a 13-year-old. I'm not jealous of that. That's pathetic. Like, really, like, it's not one of those things that I think about and I go, that's pathetic, like sneeringly. That's legitimately super fucking pathetic. Unbelievably pathetic. I'm not jealous of that. I mean, that is one of the most unbelievably sad and disturbing things that I have seen in a long time. And it does relate back to the World Chess Championship very, 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 very simply. I want both moves. I was inspired by Ding here, but his queen, it goes there, and then I push. I gotta try this. I gotta at least try it, but then he's just gonna take. It can take there. Oh, I pulled a ding again. Hey. So I'm not pulling the curtain out behind this. If anybody else does, go for it. I don't care. I just want to play chess. If you want to be a fake chess teacher, at least the next time, before you make fun of me the next time, at least, never, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I'm better than what I was about to do. I'm better than what I was about to do. So, and let me relate it back to the World Chess Championship, because there is a point, at least for people in the future that may want to actually hear this. I know that the people listening now, if you're able to see my stream, there's like a 95% chances because you've been trolling me for years, and you either are the reason that that my content is more or less shadow banned because you report people instead of letting them speak, or you are reveling in the fact that you had been trolling me, and then when I went to play chess, I wound up finding out that the people there were as horrible as you are. And I'm sure you're really enjoying that, but I don't care. The reason that you're enjoying it is because you think I care. I don't care about that. I don't even understand what you're thinking. Like, it's you, because that's not like a permanent solution for you. Okay, that was a joke that I just unintentionally. Oh, this is an awesome move. How do I turn that into something? Her name is Lola. She is a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. All right, I'm just going to try to trade down. This is not working out well for me. Wait. Oh, wait. Do I have checkmate? Check. No, because he goes back there. He just goes back there. So if the queen had been on the dark square, it would have worked. It didn't work. If you're thinking it worked, it didn't work. Okay, let's stop his counterplay. Okay, there we go. Okay, we stopped his counterplay. Okay, now I should win. Oh, my mouse is so slow. My mouse speed is unbelievably slow right now. Okay, I want to allow him to take, I guess. Ah, this is so bad. Okay, that was a good move, though. Now I just need to play here and block everything. Okay, this is, okay, he won the pawn, but that's okay. Okay, he won 2 pawns, but that's okay. Wow. How did he do this? The World Chess Championship was awful. And now all it's going to do is it's going to embolden people that think that chess isn't like that there's no reason to be a chess player, that there's nothing impressive or interesting or exciting about chess. If you're a chess teacher and you're pretending to play chess, then that's just, I mean, I guess that's where everything's headed, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. So the lessons that will be learned from this World Chess Championship are the wrong ones. They're the wrong ones. They are the ones that it is like it's just a total accident that Gukesh played like an idiot, got into a losing position, and Ding is playing boring, uninspiring, and bad chess. But now it's going to embolden people who favor the sensationalism aspect of chess, the part of Gotham chess that I find to be incredibly boring, stupid, and pedantic, to quote Ben Feingold. The other parts of him are great. I wish that he did care a little bit more about chess, I guess. But I mean, he doesn't really market himself as like the ultimate authority in chess, and he's trying to play more. So he's going in the right direction. Everything I've ever criticized him about, I feel like he's gotten better at. And chess.com, I feel the same way about. I feel like everything that I've criticized them about, they have tried to address. And when people like Fabiano Caruana say chess.com tries to do the right thing, I think that there's some merit to that because I kind of see that happening in the results. So it doesn't upset me. I don't see any improvement happening in terms of my inability to play chess in real life. I didn't think that it would be something that you can't do. It doesn't like playing chess in person it just doesn't sound like a thing that you would be not allowed to do. You know, who knew? Who could have guessed? It seems very strange. Anyways, that's a true story. That's a true story. I was just not allowed to play chess against real people. I was met with people pretending to play chess. So, you might not understand what I'm talking about, but now at this point, that's your fault. Now that just means that you're an idiot. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying at all. Or there's nothing, wait, what? I said that very strangely. I just defended that. That was the kind of a good move. Oh, that was an awful move. Awful move. Bad move. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're just an idiot. You're just a complete idiot. That's it. The stream from last night said plenty of stuff. I only care about playing chess. And my only message about the World Chess Championship was that, oh, I just blundered because I'm not used to Stockfish playing that bad. My point is pretty clear. If you pretended to play chess in my presence and you're, like I said last night, like if you're not ashamed of yourself, it's because you can't be. It's not my fault. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, that's not my fault. None of that's my fault. Throughout this entire thing, I've just been trying to find a game of chess for so long. And people won't let me do it. You won't let me play. Like, do you consider it to be your game? Could you pretend to play it? Because that's pretty weak. I'm not going to get you in trouble for it, but you will get in trouble for it because people can't be that clueless. They just can't. I don't think, unless they can. I don't know. I don't know. Every time that I think I've seen a new low, people just go even lower. It's unbelievable. I don't know how many thoughts I've started and not finished. Does it matter? I don't think so. No, it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Too late. My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Mama, ooh, I don't want to die. Sometimes I wish I was never born at all. JK. JK. I can't do that because he'll pin me. Anyways, I'm not jealous of people that pretended to play chess in my presence. I find you to be boring. I'm uninterested by your game and I don't want to play it. That doesn't make you better at it. You're worse at it. You suck at it. You're absolutely awful at it. Oh no, I lost to Stockfish level 5 in a blitz game. You should make fun of me and then never have the ability to beat Stockfish level 3 in a blitz game. You should catch up with me a year from now and we'll see which one of us is higher rated in real life. And in a year, we can check out the World Chess Championship and we can see if the person who's playing instead of Ding goes against Gukesh and melts down in the face of a really stupid pawn push. Now, I will give Gukesh credit on one front, by the way, which is that in my game 1 video about it, in my game 1 recap, I did it again. In the first recap I did of the WCC, so the first game breakdown, I said that the reason I thought that Gukesh might surprise me and win when I predicted Ding would win easily, and he hasn't lost, but I said that the reason, I don't really care anymore, because I just thought a different Ding would show up. And it seemed like he did for moments, but then for the most part, not really. That's why I stopped making the recap videos. I said that the reason that Gukesh might surprise me is because the way to beat Ding it kind of is playing like an idiot and making unwise pawn pushes, and that's what I said in the video. I said I think that is generally kind of the way that you should beat him, except the distinction would be that I said it's because Ding is the better chess player, the better technical chess player, and so you have to take risks. And I think that analysis was significantly better than anything you heard from Hikaru. And I have no ill will towards Gotham Chess. I'm not going to say anything negative about him. I will about Hikaru. I just did. Um, what they said, what Hikaru didn't believe the things he was saying. He was saying them because he makes money from them. And he's the kind of person who I don't think understands the difference between being a fake chess player and a real chess player, which is the reason that I think anybody who says that he would never be cheating, I think that's a very foolish thought, because when someone only cares about winning, why would you presume that they're not going to cheat? That seems like a very stupid assumption. As far as he's been playing forever, so, and then people, am I going to get checkmated? I can't go there, can't take you anywhere. I might get checkmated. Let's find out. See, there, can't take you anywhere. Pretty good game. I'm going to try to checkmate him with the king blocking off his escape. Ah! Great. That was an awesome game. I'm not going into chess cheating. I'm not interested in that. And I wasn't saying that Hikaru is cheating. I was saying that I don't think he cares. I don't think I care. I don't think anyone really cares, because I think that the perception, the brand that they've built, has become more important than the real thing, and that's the tragedy. The tragedy isn't that the old school chess player Ding Liren, stood his ground against the young up and comer who's untraditional. I'm the one, like I'm the player who has the untraditional methods. I'm the one who learned how to play chess from Stockfish. Like, if I should be rooting for Gukesh in theory. And the only reason that I'm not rooting against him. I like Gukesh. The only reason that I've been maybe optically going for Ding is because I think that this hyper consumer trash is unbearable, and I don't enjoy this show, and so I'm just skipping it, and I'm going to tune in next season. It's like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's not like I don't identify with them. It's that I just genuinely think it's a very bad version of the show. The Real Housewives of Orange County it's my one and only. It's my one and only, and I just can't stand watching. No, I don't know. It's been a while. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, I pulled a ding. I'm gonna beat Stockfish level 5. Hold up, hey. I can't remember a single. I only remember Lisa Vanderpump. Oh, all right. Here's a fun story. I went to LA. Oh, I told the story of that. That was the night I met Kirsten Dunst. No, that was a different night. But I was in LA on the same trip. I didn't meet Kirsten Dunst. That's not true. You can watch my old streams for that story. That's a great story, and I love that story. This story is from the same trip. It's titled Big Times and Bigger Hills by OC STACHE. It was a cold night in LA. I know, not the norm, but hey. So there we was. Me and the GF, just hanging out. Doing things you do with your GF. No biggie. No Tupac. Okay. So anyways, there we are. Meeting Kirsten Dunst and everything. And it's just like being a Hollywood movie star. Except fake. Great. So I spent an entire night in LA, an entire night, looking for Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. I couldn't stand it. And worse yet, Brad was there. Of course Brad was there. Every time I'm forced to go see one of the members of the Real Housewives establishment, it's not sans Brad, I'll tell you that. I wish I could do anything sans Brad. Every year I think it's going to be different, but it's not. It's just the same. It's with Brad. It's not sans Brad. Anything sans Brad. That was my story, sans Brad. Sans Brad. By O.C. Stache. Sans Brad. I don't know. I don't know what that was either. None of us knew what that was. Let's just get that out post, because then I can ba-da-ba-ba-ba, love it. I'm loving it. I'll give up the bishop. Okay, I won. Okay, and now I play this. Well, no, I don't have to play that move yet. Okay. Now I play this move. It's a brilliant move. Okay. Stockfish is hard. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. I've gotta go. Gotta leave it all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. That was a beautiful game. Sorry, I had to carry on my tradition of stalemating Stockfish 5. I've beaten Stockfish 5 in a blitz game, I think 15 times. I've already beaten it in a blitz game 15 times. I really prefer to stalemate Stockfish 5 in the best possible way, and I feel like I got that pretty good. All right, so sorry that nobody can leave comments. No, I'm not. And just got to make everything invisible for just a second here. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Hello. Is there anybody out there? Hello. Is there anybody out there? Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Okay. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. I don't remember the vocal melody to that. All right. Ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts to wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. Sitting in a tin can,